Hi guys, it's Rose, the co-founder for Your Natural Healthcare. So I am jumping on here because we are doing a flash sale, as I'm sure you've seen, for dogs and CBD. And the reason for this is so important is 4th of July, statistically, is just an extremely anxious-ridden time for our furry friends and family. Yes, some of us have furry family. Anyways, we compiled a whole bunch of questions that were asked about CBD and how it works and how it applies for dogs, and here is the answers. So, first of all, can CBD oil help dogs with anxiety? That is a top question. You know, people hear about it and they go, but, well, does it really work? The short answer is yes, it really works. So, how CBD oil works for dogs, or how CBD works for dogs, and I'm going to talk about how to take it and dosage and all that other stuff in a minute, is that dogs have an endocannabinoid system, just like humans do. And the endocannabinoid system's job is to bring your body into homeostasis, or as close to homeostasis as possible. So when you're anxious, whether that's fireworks or a vet, or your human left, or you're worried about a raise, or you don't have any parking, whether you're a dog or a human, you'll have a cortisol serotonin imbalance, and that can cause lots of anxiety. Additionally, some anxiety is due to a physical discomfort, and most physical discomfort has to do with inflammation, and CBD definitely helps reduce inflammation. So the endocannabinoid system, they discovered, I can't remember the year, I think it was about 30, 40 years ago, they discovered it. So there's not a very long history of information about it, and speaking for myself and all people in my age group, we did not get any information about the endocannabinoid system in your science class in high school. So a lot of us don't even know it exists or what it does. So how does CBD pertain to the endocannabinoid system? Well, there are receptors, CB1 and CB2, and the CB2 receptor is a perfect match, lock and key match for CBD, also for CBN, but that's another story. So CBD supports the endocannabinoid system, activates that receptor, and resulting in your endocannabinoid system working better. When it works better, you are healthier, more balanced, less anxious, and you can find parking. Just kidding. Okay, number 2 question. Will CBD oil make your dog high? No. So, first thing is, I remember growing up, it was very funny to, smoke a joint and blow some smoke into your dog's face. Don't do that. It's not nice. Imagine if you were just, hanging out with your fam and suddenly you were high. It's not cool. And you have no words to explain it, so it's super not cool. Not only that, but THC can be toxic to dogs. So, our CBD is made from industrial hemp, and we use isolate, which is extracting the CBD from the rest of the plant. This makes it more safe for people and animals who should not have THC, because there's a less chance that there is THC. So hemp CBD offers the dog the calming needs without the THC. Your dog should simply just experience mild relaxation and maybe a reduction of pain. Let's see. Oh, one other piece about hemp and marijuana. This is the other question that came inside of that. So industrial hemp has less than 0.3% THC. That's one of the characteristics that makes it hemp. The difference between hemp and marijuana is the THC. Well, that and how it grows, and they look slightly different, but if you aren't in the business, there's no reason you would know any of those differences other than the THC or no THC. So, make sure, if for some unknown reason you don't buy our dog pet calming spray, make sure that whatever you do buy is made from hemp and industrial hemp. And that way you'll have less likely chance of having any THC in there. Okay. Next question. Is hemp oil different from hemp CBD? Yes. So hemp oil, they're both made from industrial hemp. Neither causes a high. That's where they're similar. But hemp oil is made from pressed hemp seeds and does not contain CBD, or it contains very little. Whereas the CBD oil is extracted from the hemp flowers, leaves, and stalks. It actually contains the cannabidiol, and you could look underneath the microscope and see the molecule itself. So then we mix it with coconut oil. So the ingredients for our pet calming spray, which we sell in a dropper format because it's easier to apply, although you can't always ask, we do have the spray tops also. But the point being, they are made from industrial hemp. We do CBD isolate, then we mix it with coconut oil. So very different. And unfortunately, in the marketing these days, there's a lot of places like, for example, Kohl's. I just went to Kohl's to return an Amazon product, and I saw hemp lotion. Oh, so exciting. They have hemp lotion. They have CBD lotion. That's so cool. No, they have hemp lotion. It's hemp seeds. There's no CBD in hemp lotion. Okay. Off my little pulpit there. Okay, how do you find the best CBD oil for dogs? So, of course, it's ours. Hello. But skipping that, you want to really look at the label and the ingredients. You want to know where and how is the hemp grown, where and how is the CBD extracted, if it's extracted. You want to make sure it's free of heavy metals and pesticides. And you want to buy CBD from a company like ours that does third-party lab testing. Usually, unfortunately, the good quality CBD that's made from good industrial hemp and extracted in the proper format is going to be a little bit more expensive. Should be around the $50, $60 range for good higher potency CBD. You also want to look at the ratio of CBD to carrier oil. Often you'll see something and it says 5,000 milligrams, and it's in a 10-ounce bottle or a 4-ounce bottle of lotion. I'm exaggerating the numbers here, obviously, but the point is it ends up with a very diluted lotion, so when you apply it, you aren't getting much CBD, even though there's a high number of milligrams. So make sure you do that math. Our creams are 10 milligrams per milliliter, which is really concentrated. And the pet calming spray is 350 milligrams, and I think that's, a 2-ounce bottle. Where's my camera? There we go. So you get about 2 to 5 milligrams per dose, which is good. Okay, next question. How much CBD should you give your dog for anxiety? So this right there is the rub. This is why so many people in the FDA have issues approving CBD drugs and medications. It's because there is no universal dosage. As a blanket guideline, we recommend 1 to 5 milligrams per 10 pounds of body weight, but there's no scientific proof that says that's right. That's just our own experience. You want to start with the middle of the recommended range and then watch for calming effects and go up slightly every hour. So it takes about an hour to be fully absorbed into your body. I'm going to tell you how to give them dog the CBD in a minute, the best way. Obviously, hold on. Okay, so give them about an hour to absorb it. Your dog's not going to feel lethargic. It won't feel drugged. Just calmer with less panting, pacing, whining once you've got the right dose. So when you hit the right dose and you get that result, you know that's the ideal dose for your particular animal. And then some days under high stress, you can give more, you can give less, etc. One of the things that makes the biggest difference for CBD is regularly ingesting CBD, so that your endocannabinoid system has a regular supply of CBD and can function at the top level. Okay, how do you give the dog your CBD? So we used to have a spray bottle, which is fine. And like I said, we do keep the spray lid, so if anyone needs a pump lid, just let us know. We can give you a pump lid. So the spray was self-explanatory. You'd spray it on your tongue. But then we realized a lot of animals don't like things sprayed on their tongue. They're afraid of things sprayed in their face because that was their punishment when they did something bad. They got water sprayed at them. So we changed it to drops, plus drops are easy to get under the tongue. Ideally, you want to get That's your subcutaneous vein, and the dogs have one too. So if you can get the dropper on the side or under the tongue, And I recommend start with about half a dropper, and squirt as close to under the tongue as you can. And that means that within 15 seconds, most of the CBD will be into the dog's bloodstream. So you'll get a quicker response and can more easily determine what the right dosage is. Okay, last but not least, can I give my dog CBD along with other medications? Check with your vet. Just check with your vet. Coconut oil can be a blood thinner, so sometimes with certain medications the dogs are on, having a blood thinner is not a good idea. You know your pet's history, and you're the best one to be able to make that decision. So I recommend that you give it a try. It's amazing. Dogs don't like being anxious any more than we like them being anxious. So take care of yourselves, enjoy the holiday weekends, and please protect your lovely pets. That's it for now. We love you. Bye.